Chuck Simmons with Georgia Public Safety Training Center says 90% of calls or situations deputies deal with on the road involve a person with a mental health disorder.
Or situations involving drugs, alcohol abuse.
According to Simmons, nearly 60 to 70% of inmates in some jails suffer from mental health disorders. The lieutenant says that's why a prepared deputy is important.
Get the officer to become an advocate for the mental health field there, and instead of just arresting it or taking it to the county line. And years ago, that's how that was taken care of, because we didn't know what to do with it.
The Washington County Sheriff's Office training came after a judge granted immunity to 3 deputies charged in the tasing death of Yuri Martin, an unarmed, mentally ill man, in 2017. Simmons says the problem is a lack of training and knowledge when dealing with crisis situations. According to Ashley Allen, director of Macon-Bibb County Services for River Edge Behavioral Health, when dealing with those who have mental health challenges, you must be able to listen and ask questions. Allen says mental health challenges can range from a number of issues. She says deputies can take their time trying to communicate and have empathy.
They're either hearing things or seeing things that aren't really there. Their thought process could just be very disorganized. They also could be experiencing some degree of paranoia.
Deputy Robert Butler says the week-long training taught him to push communication and verbal cues. Butler says he and other deputies went to places like Oconee Center for Behavioral Health for real-life experiences, scenarios, and a better understanding.
And introduce ourselves. Try to calm the person down. What we are trying to get away from is incarcerating someone when a crime hasn't taken place.
Simmons says this training has been around since 2006. He says hopefully all deputies in Middle Georgia will take the class. In Sandersville, Jatrissa Wooten, 41 NBC News.
Now, 15 deputies throughout Georgia attended the training. Some agencies included the DEA, local correction officers, and university police.